Hi all, I'm going to cut a little bit of this 1/4 inch tubing for testing. I'm going to try and flare it. Because I didn't buy the super easy stuff to bend. Let's go down here, we got a chunk, because what if that piece of tubing needs to be fairly long to go with my master, so let's not waste. If this flare actually turns out great, then, why waste it? I still don't know if that's going to be long enough. Okay. Turn it just a little bit. I spin it till it's nice and free. Get a little bit more. I don't want to mess up my blade, so I don't go down too tight. Probably 1/8 of a turn is probably the most I do at a time. Because I really don't want to screw this up. I'm going to test out my tubing bender to see how this eBay coated steel line is. Wow, that's nice. That didn't take too long. Got a nice little burr in it, but I have a deburr tool that came with my kit. Alright, let's straighten this out a little bit. Wow, this is not easy stuff to bend. This threaded masterpiece is for 1/4 inch. And it fits 1/4 inch tubing like so. And then you only want this much sticking out of it. Wow, if this is straight, it'd be a lot easier. Let's go on the end that is straight. That end is straight. Okay. So the way this tool works is this is a flaring tool, and there's a flare there. And this forces it back into itself. But this has to be exactly the same height of that ledge right there. So grab my trusty Allen wrench and I snug it on down. Gonna make our first normal flare, double flare. I haven't flared any of this tubing yet, so I snug it down tight. Put this piece on top, make sure it didn't move. We're good to go. Put this piece in. Well, that's 1/4 inch, alright. It's 1/4 inch. Is that 1/4 inch? Sure looks like 1/4 inch. Thread this on. Thread on until it's solid. And then run this mandrel down inside. Tighten this up. Flaring. Hopefully it's flaring and not pushing the tube out of the back of that. Take it down till it's snug. Alright, we're snug. Spin this thing out of here. Take out the fitting. Which is the reason why you take out the burr. So you can get this fitting out. Loosen this up. Should have maybe taken out more of that burr. Should have really reamed that thing. But there you have it. Whoa. That didn't turn out very good at all. I may have pushed it too tight. That didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Mistake. Well, looks like I get to try again. A bunch of times. Well, now you get the idea. I'll bring you back when I've got some of this stuff actually bent up and flared properly. I'll show you what it looks like. Well, I figured out how I was supposed to do it. The first step makes a bubble, and the second step makes the flare, and that's what you get. Nice flare. Like that, but not too bad. So I'm gonna cut this one off again. Like that's what the bubble end is supposed to look like. And I'll go ahead and flare this one. So this is the bubble end. Actually, I'll do it to this end fresh. So here's this end. What it's supposed to do is just kind of give a bit of a bubble with this other end. I have to file that. It's not as square as I want it to be. Nice, no burrs. Make sure there's no burrs in there. Like that. Stick the fitting up there. A little tall. Let me adjust it down here. Loosen this up, adjust it down. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Tighten her up. It's supposed to stick out as far as that step is right there, if that makes sense. The step on this here, fitting. Run around down here. Tight. Good and tight. German tight. Stick this over the top. Back this off. Thread that sucker on down in there. Sure the thread's lined up. There we go. Got some burr in there. Okay, good. Run this down. Hold it with this wrench. Run it down until it stops. Makes a nice little bubble. Back that off. Unscrew this. There should be a nice little bubble in there. Should be a nice one. Yep, there is. Nice little bubble in there. See it in there? Now you take this fitting because it has a the other side of the flare on it. thread it back down. I'm going to re-burr this, unburr this. There's a little bit of a burr in there. Thread this back down. Then you just run this one down to make the other side of the concave burr. Kombucha makes me burp. Yeah, alright, here. Hold that. And down till it stops. Pop that off. Pop this off. Nice flare. Oh man. Take this thing off a bunch so I can spread it. There you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nice little bubble. Yep. So then the nut, I can slide the nut up to that, and that's a good little fitting. Nice little double flare. Perfect. Tool works pretty slick. It's got a nice ledge all the way around it. This is a lot harder than this metal here is. But that's what that is. So I'll be making a bunch of lines. So I'm probably going to crawl under there and bend a bunch of stuff up, bend them all out, and then bring them out here and do them one at a time. I probably won't put you through all of the pain in the butt of actually flaring the ends, but I can at least show you where they're going to run here and there. But yeah, that'll be on another video. This is actually starting to take shape. Next thing is I got to figure out how to do the clutch line. After I do this, I'm probably going to get one of those -3AN stuff, because that's the fitting that's on the hydraulic throwout bearing. So I'm not sure if I'm going to pull the trans back off, add an extension, or add the line out to it, and then add an extension with the bleeder sticking out of the bell housing, or if I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and stick my hand through where the fork used to go. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm not there yet. I'm just doing brake lines for now. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.